Hello, everybody. This is Eddie V, host of Boss Rush Podcast. Joining me is the Wise Wisconsin himself, Mr. Jesse Douglas.
How's it going, everyone?
Everybody, Nintendo dropped a Nintendo Mini Direct. We have not watched it yet. We are going to be looking at it. Of course, Bossman himself and I will be here Thursday to give you guys a Nintendo Direct mini recap. But Jesse, it's going to be started soon. We don't know what it is. Nintendo said it was an update about games that are in development and publishing. So it's only 10 minutes. We don't know. All I can say is the week is just jumping off. This is crazy. And the reason why I say that, we got this mini direct. But Thursday, and we'll probably be back here today again, Jesse. The Xbox Live Showcase or the Microsoft Live Show. Should we say Microsoft Live? The Xbox Showcase is happening Thursday for 1 hour. I'm off. Jesse, I know you'll be off at that time. So we have to. We have to record this. We got to come back because we're going to be gagging, we're going to be laughing, we're going to be excited, we might boo some stuff. I don't know if you're going to make a list, but there's at least about 5 games that I need to buy. Did you know we're already saw the Series X? So.
I mean, I have a feeling that like everything that Microsoft shows is probably going to be something I'll be interested in. Just because they've had some time now to be working on some things and some new IP, some old IP being brought back, all those things that they've kind of hinted at. I'm just excited for it, because it will be other than like Sea of Thieves and stuff, it will be a while since we've really gotten any like new IP and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, there's a possibility, I guess, that they do something that I don't really care for or isn't for me, but I don't know. I like if Microsoft's history is anything, it's most likely that it will be stuff I'll be interested in. I mean, that's why Xbox has been my main. I mean, like they usually the stuff that they're into or that they make is stuff that I'm into. So. But we'll see. All right. Should start here soon. Is that 0?
That's 0. It is live. And everybody, I'm excited. I don't know enough. I can't make no predictions. Everybody's hoping.
Yeah.
And this is a new thing. Just want to let everybody know to say that these mini directs is a new thing for Nintendo. So they're going to see how things go out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my only prediction was that it'll be something with the Mario stuff that we've been hearing about.
Yes.
Partner showcase. Okay, yes. So it's gonna be games that'll be from third-party partners. I wonder.
Third-party indie. We'll see.
Yeah. Nice. I still need to get that. The Cadence of Hyrule. Some more stuff added.
Shadow Zelda Veteran.
I had to switch to Wi-Fi. It keeps on freezing every couple of seconds. Nice. I like that they're supporting this game still. But honestly, I mean, if you're the developer and you're given the okay to have, like Zelda stuff in your game, you milk it for all you can.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. October 23rd, Cadence of Hyrule with all the expansions and everything in it. Well,
Yes. This looks like a new game.
Rogue Company. Yeah.
Or I wonder, is this the one?
The one shooter
Yeah.
or is this more of like a Watch Dogs type kind of game? I wonder.
Glitch. I think this is the one that they was on the ship that they announced.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so okay. Oh, okay. Okay, good. So at least it doesn't seem like it's just uh what is it called?
Oh,
Battle
so they're
Royale
dropping more
game.
info. It looks good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Uh,
Oh, okay, that new WWE game we heard about. Man, it just looks so weird, man. I do like that it is more of a arcadey kind of game
yeah.
because I do miss those arcadey wrestling games from back in the day, like on well, they're on PlayStation and Super Nintendo had some and
The funny thing is, if this plays better than WWE 2K20 from last year, I would
well,
laugh.
I mean it in theory, I mean it should. So September 18th Battlegrounds, WWE Battlegrounds. Oh,
Oh,
their last announcement.
yeah.
Atlas.
Oh, Shin Megami Tensei. Everybody's been waiting for SMT5.
Hmm. Also, is this just a remastering of?
Probably. Ah, next year. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne.
HD remastered, yeah. Spring of next year. So I
Yeah.
wonder I wonder if maybe a new one is in.
Well, we knew about Shin Megami Tensei 5, but Atlas.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, they just teased
Ooh.
5.
It's the the they did an update for it, I think a year and a half ago. Um, and then the original announcement when they first showed it off at that press conference in February or in January or February for the Switch,
Hmm.
and it
Yeah.
came, and everybody's been wondering what's been going on with it. And Atlas has been quiet because they did Persona 5 and they've been doing the Persona games that it looked like production on Shin Megami Tensei 5 stopped.
Hmm.
Oh, so next year,
Yeah.
simultaneously world release. Hmm.
Nice. Hmm. So I've never played any of those. So those are all just they're JRPGs then?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So so everybody, that was um just a quick. They announced Roll Company, some updates to uh Cadence of Hyrule, um WWE. What was the wrestling game? Uh,
It was oh no, I forget what
it's
it was.
it's
It
an
was
arcadey wrestling game. I'm sorry, I know we just watched it.
yeah, it
And
was
then they
what was it? It was Battle something or other.
battle something, yeah. And they already announced that, so it wasn't nothing
Yeah.
new. But just in the direct, like, oh, okay, September 18th. And Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturnal is getting HD remastered. Uh, excuse me. And Shin Megami Tensei 5 is also coming next year. So both games are coming out in 2021. But they
Yeah.
did like um they did they did what they had to do. I'm not disappointed. That was really good. What's surprising that, man, I didn't know that was 10 minutes. That flew quick. Like
Yeah.
literally that flew quick.
Well,
Last
it wasn't actually. I think according to this video here, it was only like 8 minutes.
8 minutes, yeah.
8 minutes and
And it may have been because of
yeah,
it
eight
being
minutes
live.
and yeah, it says 8 minutes and 13 seconds. 18 or yeah, 8 minutes and 13 seconds. But yeah, which I mean, if they didn't, if they didn't have a whole lot to show that, like it was, yeah. I mean, you got a couple of things out there. My guess, because like I said to Corey, last night when we were talking, I think it was after the show. I don't think I really said it on the show, but the thing is like I don't know. I didn't think Nintendo would really do anything really big this week, considering it's,
Yeah.
like Microsoft's got their stuff going on this week, and and there's a couple of other things kind of going on this week. You got all those demo stuff that starts this week, for
Yeah,
on the Xbox and
because I think theirs starts tomorrow for the demos. I think.
either
It's
tomorrow or today.
Yeah, because today's the
Um,
20th. So I think we'll be catching up on Xbox. We'll be watching. I'll definitely be looking if they announce anything, and I'll definitely download any demos and try it. Uh, but yeah, Microsoft got a lot to. They got a lot to prove, and I think we're all excited to see what they got to offer and anything.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I don't think it's so much. I mean,
so
yeah, they
it's
do
going to be
kind of have.
exciting. It
They
really
do
is
have.
exciting. Oh, go ahead.
They do have. I mean, they do kind of have stuff to prove, but at the same time, I think it's not so much proving that they got to do it. It's backing up. It's backing up what they've been saying that they've got to do, basically. Because I mean, they've been promising that there'll be plenty of stuff for us to look forward to, and now we just got to see it. So. But yeah, like and I mean that's cool though with this mini direct that we watched though. I mean, if people have been kind of hearing about that game for a while and haven't really gotten a chance to really get anything about it. So that was a nice little treat for people who've been waiting to hear more about Shin Megami Tensei 5. So that was a nice little look at like the characters and stuff like that. It looks It looked neat.
Uh,
And that remaster looked pretty decent. I thought it looked when they started out with the original graphics and then going into the newer ones. I think it
yes.
looked a lot better.
and I have to preface this, everybody. Shin Megami Tensei 3. I think it came out on PlayStation 2. Shin Megami Tensei I believe, has been out since Super Nintendo in Japan.
Okay.
But it's very weird because when Persona came here, Persona
Yeah.
came on PlayStation 1. We didn't get the original Shin Megami Tensei. I think we ended up getting it later on because Persona 2 came out. But there's a video out there that showcases that Shin Megami and Persona are separate. They're supposed to be sharing the same universe, but they're separate series. So Persona is not part of the Shin Megami Tensei series. So, yeah. So but I just don't know. I wonder if that's why we didn't get Persona, because of Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they just felt like people would be more interested in that on the Switch.
Yeah. So
right now,
someone threw up the box art for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne for PlayStation 2. Because the game came out in 2004. And I remember seeing the red cover with that face. And that was the time that Atlas was literally doing like limited supply of games.
Yeah.
So to see it get a Switch release, I don't know what the box art is going to look like, but this game is going to sell. I think it's going to do better than it did on PlayStation 2, because Atlas has now become more of a recognized name, and now on the level of being like a Square Enix kind of company when it comes to JRPGs. Like, if you can't go to Square, you gotta go to Atlas / Sega now. But yeah. But that was a nice mini direct. Last but not least, because I know you got things to do, Jesse. There was, and I don't know if this was a mistake or anything, or if you caught it, but Walmart put a pre-order for Bayonetta 3 on their website for $52.99, and I don't see it no more. And I was just like, and that's because everybody was talking about where they be showing Bayonetta 3, where apparently they didn't show it. But it was just like, why would Walmart put a game that we know nothing about on pre-order on their website? And they had the picture of the 3 from when they first announced it. I'm like, this is about to be something.
So, well, if it was supposed to be 10 minutes and it was only, I was gonna say if it was supposed to be 10 minutes but it was only 8, did they maybe cut it off and just to so people watched this and didn't see it, and then maybe hopefully they're hoping people will think that, oh, maybe that was just something, and we're not gonna see it quite yet. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, because right now, if we looked at the video that we just saw, pretty much Cadence of Hyrule. We don't know much about Roll Company, but they're going to talk more about it in that WWE game. Those two games are only set for the fall, for the rest of this year. We still don't have anything first party yet for Nintendo. So there may be something. We're still waiting for another Smash Direct. For the next character, we're still waiting to see if we're going to get a full one. I know they said they're not all going to be doing full directs and stuff. So if this mini direct is something that we could look forward to, maybe we might get one once a month. Maybe we'll see. We'll updates that come about, because right now, even if Nintendo doesn't do anything for this year, and I think me and Corey talked about this, I think even if Nintendo doesn't do anything for the rest of the year that's big and major, that's a win for Microsoft and Sony. Because right now, at this time, Microsoft and Sony really need to get the next gen stuff the marketing, the games, the
Mhm.
excitement, the accessories, how much production is going to be done. They
Yeah.
want to get everything ready for the release, and I think
Yeah.
Nintendo was just like, I know we'll hurt for a while, profit wise, for games, but if we could still just fill in here and there, we'll be good to go. But yeah, let's let
Yeah. Well,
Microsoft and Sony. Oh,
well,
go ahead.
well. The thing is, though, too, that like Sony or sorry, Nintendo, though, I think they know that one of the things that really, honestly sells consoles and keeps people coming back to their Switch is a lot of the games that they didn't make, like a lot of indie games and stuff like that. So the thing is like people are always going to get Nintendo's first party games. Like they honestly, I feel like they do really good marketing for them, but
Hmm.
they honestly, a lot of the times, I don't think that, a lot of the times those games speak for themselves and they don't really have to do a whole lot of marketing. I mean, people expect it now, but the thing is I like Nintendo is honestly, I think will be perfectly fine even if they don't have a massive, E3 type thing this year,
Yes.
because they can just keep on doing this where they bring out little videos of stuff and kind of break down things individually more often. I think even if they just did that, like people would be perfectly fine with that. Like I mean, people were excited for this that they had today, and it was only like a 8-minute thing, but
Hmm.
but it did what it needed to do. It
And
informed us,
right.
and that was it.
And didn't I say when we were talking about Xbox, like their what they was doing every Friday when they were talking about the new games being announced and
Hmm.
stuff. Like
Yeah,
I love that. And I think
yeah,
I was and me and you was talking about it, and I was just like, Microsoft needs to do this more. And they don't,
yeah,
even if they don't make it a big deal or anything, like really just don't have it on Xbox or Windows. Like put it on Twitter to be like, wow, when this goes live on your console, it's live on Twitter, so
yeah,
everybody can know this is the stuff that dropped this week. And I would love to see that once Series X release, or
yeah,
they're still doing marketing. I would love for every
yeah,
Friday or just once a Friday, give us a 15-minute presentation about this is what's going on in the world of Microsoft. And if Sony wants to do that same thing, go ahead. Like
yeah,
let's let Friday be like, the catch up of everything. Cause that would be amazing, not only for podcasters, but just people who are fans of these products and who are
hmm,
buying them and stuff. Because I like I said, we're gonna come together and we're gonna talk about Series X, all this
yeah,
stuff they're gonna show, the ups, downs, whatever.
yeah,
Series X is still the hot topic.
yeah,
PlayStation 5 is done what it needs to do. Will it become a hot topic when more info come out? This is Microsoft's turn. And it's been
yeah,
Microsoft's turn ever since they showed something about Series X at the Game Awards last year.
yeah. Well, and
And
look at this week. Like, they're the only console that's gonna have all these demos just
yeah,
available for people to play. I mean, that's a big
that's
deal.
and we've
That's
been
a
wanting that.
big deal.
Dude, we've been wanting all of that at E3.
Yeah,
Every company who has dropped something, give me that demo for E3. This is
yeah,
big for Microsoft, and I
yeah.
oh you froze.
Oh, I
Oh
froze.
yeah, it's Skype. Um, this is what I hope Microsoft continues to do, even if they do it once a year or anything.
Mhm.
Anytime they have something going on that is playable with something, give it to us. We can't be there, but we would. They know that if we played it, we're talking about it, we're podcasting about it, we're doing it on Twitter. This is indication that these developers are going in the right direction. And
Yeah,
definitely for Microsoft with their products, it's a great direction for them. Everything is not going to be in Unreal 5, I believe, because it's not set for our current systems. for what I assume. But I think that once those games finally get released, if the hype is still there and they're running on Unreal 5, that's going to be like, yeah, this just plays better than what the demo was. So that demo was
Yeah.
promising.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you can almost always, like plan on the demo being a very, very early, like that's the one thing that, like unfortunately some people won't understand, hopefully most people do, that when you play a demo, it's a very, very early version of anything that you're going to play. And,
Yes.
and so like you can't be too critical of it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's well, and like we've been saying on the shows too, like for a long time now that like, we miss the days of getting demos, demo
Mm-hmm.
discs, or like some of the biggest games that are still super popular today that were back, from a long time ago, like some of our fondest memories are of playing them first on it, like on the demo disc for hours and hours and hours and hours, because that's all we had available until the game came out.
Yes.
Like one of them was like Fusion Frenzy, and like some of the Halo games had come with stuff, and like so like it was very popular during that time, and PS2 and stuff as well. Like you could get the one of the magazines, I think one of the PlayStation magazines used to come with a demo disc every month. And
Exactly.
Xbox had um a, a magazine, I believe, as well, that came with a disc that, like it was a little one of those the really thin, like, and it was almost the size of a
Yeah.
movie thing, and then it had a disc in it, and it, like there was a bunch of things on it that it would say what all demos and videos were on it that you could watch. Like I miss those days of being able to have that kind of stuff. And, like Microsoft is set up well, and, like back to Nintendo, though, Nintendo has been doing a good job of putting demos out and playable versions of games
Yeah.
where you can play it for, so long. And they even go as far as to say that this is the full game that you're playing a demo of. So when you buy the actual game, your save will take place from wherever you got to in the demo.
Yes.
When it comes out. So things like that, like I would just really like to see this next generation of hopefully this is kind of a sign of that stuff slowly coming back,
Yeah.
because I do think it is important. And like that, it's a big way to get people interested in games that they might not check out otherwise. Like Game Pass does that too, but
Mm.
like, but for people who don't have Game Pass, who are on Switch or on PS5 or whatever, it would be nice to have demos of games so people can try them, especially if prices are going to go up. I mean,
Yeah.
people are going to
That's
be a
you
little
you
picky
just
and
nailed
choosy.
it. You just nailed it on the head.
Yeah.
Right there, what you just said, nailed it. I'm not even. I have no argument.
Yeah.
and, and when I don't have
Yeah.
no argument, you already. Yes, without a shadow of a doubt, 100%. I can't even say no more.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said it all. So,
Yeah,
but
charge us
everybody,
$10 more, but give us a demo for things.
exactly. But everybody, that is going to be our mini, somewhat half-hour Boss Rush commentary just after discussion for this Nintendo Mini Direct. Like I said, me and Jesse are going to come back and discuss the Microsoft. We'll probably be viewing it together and then talking more about it because, dude, like literally, I gotta get snacks and everything. I gotta get ready. I think it's what time is it? Our time? I think it's at 3 p.m. or
see, that's the thing. I don't really know because it said it's on the West Coast. It
Mhm.
starts at 9 o'clock.
So then it's 11 a.m. our time.
So 11, I'm guessing 11,
Yeah,
11 our
because
time. So
yeah, because
yeah,
then Corey's gonna be at 12 his time.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we're yeah. So everybody, that is going to be it. You can check more of our content at bossrushgames.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Boss Rush Podcast, and check us out on YouTube at Boss Rush Podcast. You can find Jesse at Festive NXS, and you can find me at that Retro Crow on Twitter. We will talk to you guys next time. Do be on the lookout for Thursday for Nintendo Power Block. And I'm so, dude, I'm so, it's crazy that I can't be on AX with you guys, but I definitely Saturday is full Xbox. Like I have to redo the whole show. We can't talk about our snack thing because I'm done. Corey's gonna be on vacation. I know you's gonna be gone. No, we're all gonna be here. We're straight talking about the showcase from Microsoft. We'll throw in some of
yeah,
the Nintendo stuff, but this Microsoft showcase, if they and I feel like they're going to come with it. I'm literally going to be excited for
yeah.
it. But that's going to be on Saturday's upcoming podcast for Boss Rush Games. But then everybody, we will see you next time on Boss Rush Podcast. Mini direct or mini kind of
Yeah.
just a quick one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.